All right. We're 2 minutes late, but that's all right.
Yeah, we're here.
Thanks for joining us, Javier, at such late notice.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
We'll just wait a couple minutes, let some more people hop in. We got 10 people. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to fire up the old the raffle tab. I'm slacking on the job.
Quit slacking, no more slacking.
StreamYard.
Levi, hopefully I'll get some answers I need tonight. We'll do our best. You never know. We don't have Connor tonight, so some of the tech questions, if they're too technical, we might not have an answer because Connor's he's super our inside guy. So
yeah. All right. Printed Addictions in here. What's going on, Jason?
What's going on, brother? Pete's here. Hey, Pete.
In here. Thanks for stopping in, Pete. Again, Levi's in here. Love to Wander RC. What's going on, buddy? Taylor's in here. Thanks for stopping in, Taylor.
Let's go. Party time.
What up, Toby? Thanks for stopping in again, bud. Let me put this on vibrate. There we go. Eric's in the house. Sliding sideways. Sloth Crawler in the house. What up, Dave?
Dave.
Andrew's in the house. He's a raffle winner too. So right on. Nope, there's Broseph. Hold on. We gotta get Broseph in here.
Yeah, can I get Broseph in here?
There he is. What up? There he is.
What's up, guys? What's up? I got all the dogs barking in the background. So.
All right.
Sick 'em, boy. Sick 'em.
Shoot.
Cool.
So all right, you want to kick it off, old man?
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, we're proud to have Operation 11 Charlie here with us tonight. We're going to check in with them, see what the latest and greatest is going on with Op 11, what's going on over on the East Coast, because that's where Javier's at. And then also we've got Joseph with us, who we also known as Broseph. And he's over here on the West Coast with us, so we'll check in with him, see what Op 11 is doing on the West Coast. And then I really would like to talk a little bit later on tonight, or as we get into the conversation, what the plans are for Proline by the Fire, because I know we'll all be there, and that's one of our favorite venues. And, It's always a great time hanging out with Op 11 guys at Proline by the Fire. So we'll talk a little bit more about that tonight. And while we got everybody in here, tonight's giveaway, just so you guys know, I got something that nobody has because we've never sold these, is a set of Rock Pirates RC playing cards.
Nice.
So if whoever wins these, you're going to be the only one that has them. And then with that, we'll throw in one of our scale feather flags as well.
Nice.
Oh, we're looking at Broseph like this now.
Sideways Joseph.
There you go.
Now he's
Dude,
upside down.
You're going to get a headache.
I don't know how to resolve this thing.
Technical difficulties. There you go. There you go, Battle. Good.
We just got a close up so we can see all the gray hairs you got.
Dude, they're coming. I haven't cut a haircut in a couple of weeks, so they're coming in.
So actually, we should have had you guys on next week as a patriotic thing, because it would be the final weekend before the 4th of July. But oh well, we're glad to have you guys on tonight.
Anytime anytime you need us, we'll be here for you guys. So
yeah, poor Javier. It's what, 10 o'clock?
10:06. 10:06. I don't sleep that much, so that wasn't cool, bro. It's good for me.
All right. So let's go ahead and we'll start with let's do mail call to see if we got anything cool in the mail this week. Cap, you want to start it off?
Well, if I give away what I got in mail call, it's going to give away a future product that we're going to release here. So I don't know if
Right.
I should talk about it yet, but
All right.
but heck, if you're on Pirate Talk, you're going to find out stuff early. So I'll go ahead and share with you guys what we're doing. It's a small thing, but it's really, really cool. So we work with PW Design, and we're coming out with a winch hook, and that's this guy here.
Nice.
And we're going to call this the captain's hook. That's why it looks like a captain's hook. And it's going to come with Kevlar cord for your winch, and it's going to be available in 2 colors. And so there's this is made in USA. The hook's made in USA.
Yeah.
And this is the Kevlar cord that you're going to have 2 options, either the goldish yellow or the red. So hopefully we'll get this going and get it out in next week or 2, we hope. So anyway, all right, there's my mail call for tonight.
Yeah, I like that goldish yellow because it makes it look like it's an old rope.
Yeah, I like it. This is pretty
That's
rad
awesome.
stuff.
Cool. Javier, did you get anything in the mail this week?
Me? Nothing. No, not this week.
I'll share what I mean. It's been done for quite a while now because I got it done before Axial Fest, before they went ahead and hung us all out to dry. Sorry, Axial. Anyway, so I built Javier a rum runner.
Yes.
We told them. I said, hey, we'll cover the Rock Pirates parts. You just send me the axles and the shocks and everything else. So I went and built him a rum runner. It's got a
That's nice.
It's got a Holmes Hobby V3 2200 kV motor in it. Holmes Hobby V3 ESC that I cleaned all the wiring up as much as I could. It has a Reefs 900 LP direct power servo in it.
Turbo.
Yeah, and then F10 axles with the brass up front. You don't need to add any more brass or any more weight, Javier.
So it's
But other than
perfect.
that, yeah, it's got the black and gold carbon fiber. So clean rig. I'm gonna paint Javier up a Trident body. So and put all the Op 11 goodies on it and stuff like that and stuff. So
which bed insert does he want?
oh, I'll give him the special one that Paul did up for us. That's a surprise, Javier. But then I'll have Paul make me another one.
Nice. Actually, I got something I could show. Let me go get it. Let me go to something that one of our veterans made for me.
Oh, awesome!
I want to show it for you guys. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay, sounds good, buddy.
Rosif, what did you give in the mail this week? Oh, we lost it. We lost your audio, bud.
I got a couple pool pals.
Nice.
I got them,
Yeah.
but they're still in the crates. Haven't opened them. Yeah,
Got the paper and everything.
couple pool pals, and then just a bunch of replacement parts for, crap that gets broken.
You need those.
If anyone needs them.
There you go.
Yeah. Exactly. I got one for me and one for Nicholas. So we're
if you're not breaking something, Nicholas is. So
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Actually, we are almost sold out of the Pole Pals, the limited release. I got to see if Paul has a few more, but as far as what we have in stock right now, we're almost out.
Wow, right on.
So that's really cool. That's really cool.
That's about it, and a bunch of bills.
That comes with it.
Sloth Collar said, Christian, will you build my rum runner and I'll build you a scale truck? You have a deal, bud. You have
That's
a deal.
probably a deal right there.
Yeah, you have a deal. let me finish the Jeep first, and then we'll go about doing that.
Hey, Scumbags in the house. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Luke, brother.
What up, Luke? So, all right, Javier, let's see that pretty thing.
So let me see. I can show this. This is I forgot this one. What's this, Rick? Oh my goodness, the last Axial, right? It came out. Oh no, this is the
Helamon.
Thank you, bro. Yes, man. We went old school military, right?
That looks really good, man.
But look at the drivers, man. I don't know. You guys can see the drivers. It's one of our veterans. He does those figurines and whatnot. A part of his treatment with PTSD. That guy's awesome. One of our guys.
That is so good.
Right there, man. and it's just awesome. I got this actually yesterday on the mail,
Wow.
so he did an amazing job, man.
That's clean.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's why we love this hobby,
That
man.
is
All this
cool.
stuff that does for our guys, man. So yeah.
Yeah, super rad.
Okay, so off topic, Javier. When we zoomed in on you, I saw some stuff in the background. I didn't
Oh,
I didn't know you were a Stormtrooper fan.
you haven't. I got that big one there. You can't see it. Okay,
Dang
let's
it.
see.
Oh, dude.
I got the big one there. Old school Star Wars, man. You haven't
Yeah.
seen old school stuff. Yeah.
I'll put something up on the screen. Let me get it over to Teams so I can put on the screen. So last it's not RC related. Sorry guys.
No, go ahead.
Last weekend, my grandparents had their wedding vow renewals for their 50th wedding anniversary,
Wow.
and what do you call it? And
Star
they
Wars.
had it. It was Star Wars theme, and me and the captain and Connor, Portal Killer, we all have like legit, like
Yes.
super accurate stormtrooper
Yes.
costumes. So we all dressed up. Go ahead, Dad. What'd you say, Dad?
Oh, I said they're 501st approved.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, let me. Where is it? What the heck? I've taken a lot of pictures since then. What's going on here?
So
That is so awesome.
When you said you had a big one, Javier, what do you mean? You like
Yeah, it's whatever six, the big one, the big cardboard stormtrooper. I don't remember. I got that one years. Somebody got it for me. I think it was from Disney, and they gave it to me. So we have
cool.
yeah.
I have a ton of Lego Star Wars stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah, I love
the big, like big old gigantic Millennium Falcons, everything. Yeah.
like
Oh,
3,000 piece
Yeah.
Lego.
Like the Star Destroyers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's correct.
That was my
That's
hobby
cool.
prior to this.
That is sick.
Trying to blow this up.
Sorry, guys. It's not RC related. We're just nerding out right now because we're nerds.
That's
I
cool,
don't know
bro.
if you're going to be able to hear the audio, but here we go. Share screen window. All right, so this was last weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
Can you hear the audio or no?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just nerding out right now. So anyway, that's
cool.
what we had going on last weekend.
That's cool.
So
That's awesome. I was showing Kayla. I was telling Kayla, oh my god, that's awesome. That.
Back on topic. Oh yeah, my grandma had an AT. Sam Stevens said I built an AT-ST Walker costume for Halloween. Dude, that's rad.
Out of cardboard, nice.
My grandma, she's got a walker, and she was. They turned her walker into an AT-AT, so she walked down with that.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's rad.
That was so fun.
Yeah. So for me, for mail call this week, nothing RC related. Like I said, I'm still working on the Jeep, so I've just been out there. It's just doing all the wiring right now. So the captain's been over. One of our family friends, Chris, has been over at the house. So I've just been going gung ho. We had guys that are begging me to go out crawling the other day, and I was like, I can't, boys. I gotta finish this Jeep. So, but
let's see, up there, just below Wick, Ad's a Rider 1. I'm not pronouncing that right.
it's
Desert Stormtrooper. Says Desert Stormtrooper here.
all right.
There you go.
That's cool. So, right on. Well, let's get into
Thanks for your
it.
service there, bud.
Oh, there he goes. Nima's the one who wanted me to go crawling last weekend. He's like, I'm gonna forget how to crawl. You're probably right.
It's ingrained.
Levi wants to know, he says, what aluminum do you use for the hardline beds and body posts and the flat rail cross members?
Yeah, he emailed me, and to tell you the truth, we've got 2 different machine shops, and I approved the material for those parts years ago, and I forget which we use for what. So that's the problem. I would literally have to follow up with both of our machinists and figure out which material we use for what. So yeah, that's the only reason I haven't gotten back to you, is because I haven't had time to go back and figure out what material we use for which. But to tell you the truth, our plater at first used to ask me that question, and I gave him the answers, but our plater doesn't have difficulty regardless of which aluminum we're using. So I don't know why yours is that stuck on that, but anyway, if you really need to know, you have to give me some time, because I'll have to dig back through the archives and figure out what we used on what. That's just the way it is.
Right.
Yeah, I juggle a lot of plates and balls, and I move on from stuff, and my memory's not good enough to remember everything. So that's what I struggle with at my age.
Right on. So, all right, let's kick it off. And what do you been going on? What's been going on over there on the West Coast or the East Coast there, Javier? What have you guys been up to?
So always busy, like you guys always know here in Operation Living Charlie. For people that don't know about O11C, we are a 501c3 nonprofit. We are a support system for our veterans and family members, right? So we have been our monthly outings or weekly outings here. Joseph has been very, very busy as well. Our chapters keeps growing. So we have our usual O11C outings within the organization, and we have been working with the VA hospital for last 3-4 years now on my end. And so we have been doing those classes as well. Either we go do outings or we do indoor classes and whatnot. So always busy with our guys.
Cool. Right on. Yeah. I know I was bummed out that we didn't get to see you guys for, like I said, for Axial Fest.
Yeah, man.
That's like the 2 times a year I get to see you is when you come out here for Axial Fest, and then Proline by the Fire. And then Joseph's been trying to get me to come out to help him with some O11C stuff too. But every time it's like, well, I'm on call or something, huh, Joseph?
Yeah.
Yep.
Driving me nuts.
And they're during the week, but those we're very proud of Joseph, all of our guys, right? Our representatives that are working hard. That's the beginning of that. That now we continually doing those monthly outings with U.S. vets. It's so awesome. I love to see our guys out, especially the last outing Joseph did. We had a veteran from the World War II veteran, man.
Wow.
That's so awesome. I love seeing them out active.
Yeah.
I love listening to their stories. I'll take time sitting with them, all that stuff. So that was awesome to see that with Joseph and the boys out there.
Yes, we've been going out with this organization, U.S. Vets, that's also a nonprofit that helps homeless veterans or at risk to be homeless. And they're really good what they do with them. They find number one, first, somewhere to live. They go through them to get them all their proper benefits that that they need. They get them enrolled in the VA. They get them whatever disability rating they can get them, so they can start getting some money. The campus that they all live in, it was an old college, so it was like 500 or something so rooms where they stay, and then if they graduate the program, they can still stay there and live there. They just don't live in the same area where the new guys are. They have a computer lab there. They have a cafeteria there. It's really like a little military town. So I got to hang out with them, and part of the new thing that they were trying to do is just activities for them, excursions. They used to do things like crochet, I don't think that really got them going. So we got the RCs, and this is my second month going out with them. The first month there was a ton of people. There was a good like 10, 12 veterans. The second time was also 10, 12 veterans. Some of them were excited to come back. Like,
Yeah.
One of them was like excited to get to use this guy. Like he wanted this specifically, because he was the only one that really saw like the potential of these crawlers, and that they're not just bashers to go wild with them.
Yeah.
So he was going crazy on the rocks. So that's why he wanted that one specifically. So it's cool. It's cool to see. It's cool to see them, realize like how useful of a tool this RC can be, and I am a testament to that. When I first met Javier and I met Lonzo and 011C. Immediately, I also had a rig. I just kind of trailed with it or whatever, and then somebody showed me a couple lines of what these things can do, and here we are.
Yeah. And it's just so powerful, right? For what the RC does for us, what our organization, it's a tool to get our veterans out, right? Out of their house, out of the bunkers, getting together, that brotherhood, right?
That was me.
And it's so important. Most of us are from PTSD programs, right? And it's so important, right? That's our main goal, to bring awareness to veteran suicide. And that's why we call OLMC. It's a support system for our guys, right? We just go out, bring the family. We're family oriented. You guys know, you guys have been with us. Some of our guys, they don't even go to the trails. They just want to spend time on the booth or in campground, right? That's why we always create that huge area for us, because we have some of our guys that don't feel good of being around that many people, but they feel good being outside and being amongst other veterans and the family members.
Right.
So it is so important. This RC for us is so important for us. We are very grateful.
Yeah, I think this hobby, along with like the captain and I, we surf too. So I mean, this hobby and surfing for us, it's like once you're doing it, you're not thinking of anything else but with driving or surfing. We'll just stick to rock climbing, but driving, like whether you're wrenching on them too, because like you're sitting there, you're tinkering, and it's really like, I mean, just for me, like I was trying to get one of my water certifications for the state of California for my job, and I mean, I was studying hard for like probably like a good month trying like pass this test. And after all I wanted to do was work on rock crawlers, and then after I was done and I passed and everything, like it was just like I was so happy. I was telling my wife just to be able to get back out in the garage and start tinkering, get my mind off of things, and yeah, it's awesome. And then get to talk to the veterans, like when we're out with you guys, and like know their story and what some of the stuff that they're going through. It's super rad. Like I know, like me and Joseph, we talk quite a bit about like what we got going on in our lives and stuff like that too.
So I was gonna say the inverse of that, Christian. I know, like I hang out with my veterans, but they don't really live close to me. I see you guys, the Rock Pirates family, way more than I see anybody. So, but thanks to O11C, I got to know you guys, and I got in with you guys, and now we're best buds.
Yeah, for sure.
And not just veterans, first responders. Some people don't know we have first responders. That's a priority within our organization. So we have a lot of first responders as well.
Yeah, I mean, especially law enforcement nowadays, they don't get the support they deserve. So
no, we have a lot of them. We are very grateful, and they go through a lot of the same stuff that we go through in a way, right? Suffering with PTSD, all that stuff. So it's very important for us.
Yeah, I agree 100%. David Gregala? Click on that one, Chits.
Gregoya?
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for another. Was that one?
Yeah. Thanks, David. Appreciate it, buddy.
Love to Wander said, what shock size should he use for his Interceptor? Majority of our trucks, whether it's Interceptor or Kraken or I mean even Class 1 or Rum Runner, majority of us are using 90 millimeters.
Yeah.
Mine has the 100, and I will say it's too big.
Yeah, they're too long. Yeah.
If you lay them down quite a bit, you might be able to get away with the 100 mils, but 90 is pretty much that.
And some guys like the desert lizards, but my go-to is deluxe, the team associated factory team golds,
Mhm.
and also I'm testing out the reef shocks right now. So so those are our go-tos in 90 millimeter.
Mhm. Yeah. So, Broseph, what about what have you been got going on over here? I know you went to your local park down where you are and talked to some of the people there. So,
Yes.
what do you got going on over there?
Yeah. So I live in Castaic. We have a lake up here, and I still need to go back and like set a date for us to go start doing whatever we need to do. Basically what they designated for us is an event space where we can just put some rocks there. We can do like a racetrack. We can do a bashing area. We can do a scale trail. This is all from the superintendent with the superintendent support from the park there. They'll bring out some rocks for us. They'll bring out the machines, and we just need some manpower to get that going. But I just need to lock down a date with him and get it going. So that's at Castaic Lagoon.
Okay.
Oh
One of the
wow,
cool
that'd be
things.
awesome.
So one of the cool things that he offered to me was there's camping, but it's like on the opposite side of the lagoon, not where the park area is. So he offered for if we do want to like hold an event, we can he'll let us camp there. We want to do like a comp or something. We can camp there for the night, and it's on the and it is on the swim side, so the families can come and swim. There's playgrounds. There's all the amenities everybody could need. So I just got to go back there and lock down a date so we can go there and design something. And get
Okay.
it
Yeah.
Are there rocks there?
He's gonna bring in some rocks, but there are some rocks there.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know for sure, and then that way me and the cap can make sure we get some time for you to be able to come out there and help you guys out too.
Create. Yeah.
I've never done that before, so I mean,
It's a different. That's how we do it here in Florida, bro. I love you guys out there. Everything here's man-made, man. So we had to be creative. If not,
everything out here we crawl on is right where the good Lord put it. So.
And there's so much.
It's so much. Everything that when I fly there, either Joseph picks me up, Alonso picks me up. I can grow here, I can grow there, I can grow here. It's like, man.
Yeah, one of my buddies, he just got back from a camping trip. He took the Jeep up to the high Sierras just before Bishop, and went up to a lake. And he was sending me pictures last night. And they had pulled the Jeep up right next to this lake. He said there was like a group of like 4 or 5 other guys there. No one else was there, so they had a little campfire right next to the Jeep and everything. And I was looking at the pictures, and I mean, you know how us rock crawlers are. We're always like, all right, is there any rocks back there? And sure enough, I was like, dude, there's all kinds of varsity rock crawling up there. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, you guys are gonna have to come up here. And so I'm looking forward to going up there as well. It's cool.
I know there's a question there. Where we gonna be on any events on the West Coast? We gonna be in what's it, Crawl for Hope in August, right,
Yes.
Joseph?
Yes.
Joseph will be there. Alonso will be there. We got Oscar, and it's gonna be there as well on ISD and O11C. So they're gonna be there in that event. Then we have Proline by the Fire, like the guys were mentioning earlier. We expect to have a lot of guys at Proline by the Fire this year. So we're looking forward for that one. This year also, we were supposed to have an event in St. George in November, but we had to move it for next year. So we're gonna be working for the locals there in St. George, Cody May, right? So we're gonna be working for next year, sometime next year, the beginning of next year, maybe March-ish. We're gonna be planning an event there as well.
Is that for rock crawling, or is that I thought is that sand drags?
It's gonna be O11C event. It will be O11C event.
Okay.
So we'll be rock crawling. So we have some stuff set up, and then the support that we get from all of you guys and and the guys there in St. George and Hurricane is just incredible. So we'll be planning that for next year. Yeah.
Okay.
So the Crawl for Hope, that's in Northern California, right? Is that one?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes, that's.
What are the dates on that one? I might be able to make it up for that.
It's like
So
mid-August. I can't remember the exact dates.
I'm gonna search for it real quick for you guys. But yes,
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been to one of those yet. I need to get up there.
Yeah, Rock Parts. We're a sponsor for of that event.
Yeah, I think you went last year. I think, didn't you? Or the year
I
before?
missed last year. I think
Year
it's been
before
a
you
couple
went.
years since I've been up there.
Yeah.
so it is August 23rd on Kinvale Resort. This
Okay.
is in Soda Springs, California. Yep, August 23rd.
Okay.
Okay. I got to remember that so I can try to get up there.
I'll have to see if I can get up there because we do the Rubicon trip the 7th
Mhm.
to the 11th, and then we got quite a few vacations planned this year, so I'm not sure how much vacation time I'm gonna have. So
That would be fun.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, like I said, I'd like to do it. It's at. Is it at Donner?
It doesn't say
It
here.
was in the past, but not this time.
Okay.
Not this time. It's at Kingsdale Resort. Oh yeah, Donner Pass Road.
Okay.
So it's Donner Pass Road, Soda Spring, California. So
Oh, maybe
this
it's still
year,
the same spot.
so this year they're gonna raise money for O11C, also for autism. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Gotcha. We might have to get them on here and let them talk about that and
Yes.
maybe hear.
Yeah, for sure. So
Cool.
yeah, do you guys have everything planned for Proline by the Fire yet, or are you still working those things out? And it's still kind of early.
So yeah, well, no, we already have rooms booked. I'm thinking, we were talking about it. We think this year is gonna be bigger than last year because of the cancellations of other events, right? So we hopefully is a bigger event this year. So I know we'll have a lot of more veterans that we usually have each year.
Okay.
So we're expecting to have more. Plus, the chapter in California has grown so much since last year. So we're hoping to those guys to be present out there. So
Yeah, it'll be interesting because I've heard rumors that this is going to be the last year that Proline by the Fire is going to be at Horseman's, because I think they said they're kind of outgrowing it, and
okay,
I know Apple Valley is kind of a pain to deal with when it comes to having big events and stuff like that, and fire marshal and all that too. So I mean, it sucks because that's like an iconic spot that it's been for since I can remember. So I mean, maybe head out to Cougar Butte. It's a little bit farther of the drive. It's probably another like 20-minute, 30-minute drive out there. But
It's
I mean,
a lot further.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's rad though. That place
It is nice.
I have a feeling that the city, if they hear that Proline is possibly going to pull out of there, they might rethink their strategy and their communication with them, because they would be very. It wouldn't be smart on their part to let that venue disappear from that facility. So
that location is amazing. That's what we love. It's one of our favorite, or if not our favorite event. We love all events, but that one is especially.
Yeah.
It's that location is incredible, for
Yeah.
crawling and whatnot, so.
And if it gets maxed out, it gets maxed out. They sell their tickets until they're gone, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing.
for sure.
Let's see, Sloth Crawler. What did he say? I saw something he said, Christian. Oh, this December event. He made a comment.
He said Crawlers and Coffee would love Uplift at our December event.
There you go. There's the invite.
I went last year, but I took no tent or took nothing, no canopy, nothing.
We have a few guys local. Hopefully this year, I don't know, maybe we can make it this year, because we have been trying to go to that event, to Crawlers and Coffee.
That December one's a good one. It is out there in Cougar Butte, so it's a little bit farther than Horseman's, but it's hard because, I mean, unless you I think Dave brought his Tesla last year. I mean, people have brought their cars out there.
I took my Tesla.
Huh?
I took my Tesla.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a long it's a long dirt road to get out there, but I mean the camping out there is great. There's rocks everywhere. Like so the background that's on the TV behind Javier, that's what the rocks look like out
Yeah.
there. Just like Horseman's, it's just there's a lot more of it.
That's actually Proline by the Fire last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can take your full size rigs out there even and go wheeling in your Jeeps, or you can take your dirt bikes out there side by sides. Like it's the
Yeah.
desert. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's gonna be cooler.
Yeah. For
Oh,
sure.
it gets cold.
Yeah,
I
it gets,
love it.
it
I
gets
don't
cold.
mind. I don't mind that. You know.
Hey, Jim's Hobbies, good to have you. Glad to see you here.
That's one of our first responders, O11C members, first responders.
Oh, great. And then we got Sharon in here too. Click on that one, Christian.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hello from the land down under.
Wow.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome
That was so
aboard.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in.
So cool.
Nima said big RC car to drive little RC cars. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sloth Crawler says second weekend in December, yes, at Cougar Buttes.
All right. Yeah, they move it to the second weekend in December so mom can have a birthday.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate keeps giving up her birthdays. It's like year after year after year. So
Wow.
she's like, hey, can you guys move it 1 week so I can have a regular birthday? We drag her out to the middle of nowhere. Cars every time.
And she
We-
cooks for everybody.
And
Yeah.
she
I
cooks
know.
for
Then we
everybody.
put her to work for poor girl.
She's awesome. She is
Yeah.
awesome.
He likes it.
She does. She loves it.
Yeah. The date for
We are
Proline
also
by the
having
Fire.
an event. I'll let you guys know more about it, but in November, up with the
Oh, yes.
559 guys. It's like for Veterans Day, a bit like a Veterans Day crawl. At
Yes.
Lake Cahuilla. The date is November 8th.
Yes, and we want to
Oh.
extend the invite to you guys so you guys are able to make it's like a gathering, right? We don't want to be nothing, it's just gathering, interacting, having fun. So we want to invite our guys, supporters, sponsors that live close by. It's a beautiful location out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I can make it up for that, I'll definitely be there because I've been wanting to get up there and crawl with the 559 guys for years now. And
You're gonna love that cap. You're gonna love that cap. And it's what, 30 minutes away from what's that big park they took us last year, Joseph?
Sequoia.
Sequoia National Park, like
Oh,
30,
okay,
35
that's cool.
minutes. Yeah,
Oh,
south of
nice.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a beautiful location.
And those guys are so cool too. It's a great group of guys.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Eric said, "Is there a date for Proline by the Fire?" I believe.
Yes, they are.
Like
Let me-
mid-October, early October.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me check my notes.
The 9th to the 11th.
I
sounds
think
right.
that might be it.
That sounds
I
right.
think that sounds right. I think I have it on my calendar already. Let me check. But I believe that sounds about right, brother. October. Yes, 9 to the 11th. Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yep.
They should make it as long as Axial Fest this year.
Right. Last
agree.
year,
Oh,
last year, yeah, right. Last year they opened. It was they added one more day, right, for us to set up on one night. Was it right last year?
I think normally they let vendors get in there on Wednesday and
Mhm.
start setting up. So I know, like I always take a couple days off. I think it's like 2
Yeah.
days off, so we can get up there, set up our compound that we usually have.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that was us. We arrived that Wednesday. That's why we late in in the afternoon.
Yeah, I
Set
mean
up.
that's the issue for Rock Pirates. Our compound is so big that if we don't get
Yes.
there early and get set up, it'll be difficult for us to get into our spot and set up all the stuff we set up for that event.
Yeah.
It wasn't last year, but it was the year before. We got there before any of the Proline guys were even awake.
That's true.
The gates were still closed, and then Isaac and Andy come walking out. Like, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, because Well, usually we have, of course, the whole Rock Pirates crew there, which is a big crew, and which includes, the Crawler Addicts and Printed Addictions, which those guys are the guys that run Crawlers and Coffee. So by the time we get set up and they get set up, because it's all part of the pirate crew, and then our friends from Utah as well,
Yes.
Westchester Wheeler and Scumbag and all those guys. I mean, we just have a huge gathering, and that's why it's such a big party the whole time we're there. So, but
that's awesome. I love it.
It's amazing time. So.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
night crawling is good.
Yeah.
Logan sold his buggy, so I know Connor's building one. So hopefully he'll have his buggy built and run by October.
By then.
Yeah, because we got a picture of Logan with his buggy inside our booth last year when we broke down the tables on the last night, and
yeah,
we pulled it into the booth and we were taking pictures. It was rad. All right, good night, Luke. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Luke's out.
Take
All
care,
right,
Luke, brother.
Yeah.
See you,
Levi,
brother.
Dad, Levi is calling you out again.
What's up?
What any date on the padding for the stands?
I'll order it tomorrow. Literally, guys, I've been so busy just juggling like so much stuff for Rock Pirates lately. We've got some big things working on, so it's just soaking up all my time. I was on the phone today like twice with My Trick RC, working on projects that are coming. Shouldn't have said that, with them. And then also talking with them about Scale City and us maybe getting a little more involved in doing some stuff there too. It's just, we love My Trick, that we're, they're like our brothers over there. So, so anytime we get a chance, we're talking about stuff and trying to do stuff together. And this is just a lot happening right now at Rock Pirates. But I do need to get that done. We have the stands. I just need to get the tops for them, and then put them on and put them back on the website. So I'll honestly try to get that material ordered tomorrow so I can get working on those again.
I've been waiting for a stand and a hoodie.
I know, we need to get sweatshirts too. We need to get the sweatshirts.
Yeah. I know summer's here now, so people want T-shirts, but we're even behind on those.
Yeah, well, you also had. There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Go to Op 11 and get your sweatshirts, guys. There they are.
Actually, this is the lax one, 2X.
I'll take it.
Okay, it's yours, bro. It's yours.
That's a better sweatshirt than a Rock Pirate sweatshirt anyway. So go with Op 11 and get sweatshirts over there.
I'll send it to you, brother.
No, you just just bring it to Proline. I'm gonna need it.
Support a good cause.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, you had 2 snakes that had babies. So how many baby boas do you have right now that you're trying to take care of?
19 or 20 now.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I've got cages full of baby boa constrictors, and they're sucking up a lot of my time too.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's funny because I went over there the other day, and he's got all these snakes all over the place. And if you're on the Rock Pirates Instagram, you already saw it. But he's getting his extra RC bodies and sticking them in the cages now, and like all the snakes are going underneath the RC bodies. Too funny.
They like those little hides. They hide underneath them.
Heck no, I don't even
There's
do
your answer,
one.
Levi. That's why you're not getting your stuff.
It's the boa's fault. The dang boa constrictors.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Levi said, "Let me send my money left for that. I can always have people in other places that it's cold."
There you go. Very cool. Yeah.
So, but yeah, Cap, what are your plans for Proline?
Boy, you're asking me to give away all my secrets because I was also on the phone with someone else today. And so if you guys know, I don't think Lee's in here tonight. If you know Lee from Bone Box, he helped us build this whole backdrop. And we're also are talking about something rock parts related for Proline by the Fire for Scale City, doing something
Nice.
really cool. So juggling that, and then I have even something bigger we're working on, but I can't talk about that yet because I don't want to give it away until I know for sure it's going to happen. So
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Have you guys started your theme cars or themed items for the Proline?
No.
oh shoot, I'm
These like
working on that
rockabilly or
too.
something, right? Grease,
I thought it.
right?
Oh, it is. It's a greaser theme or something like that. Rockabilly. There you go. Yeah, Sam Stevens.
Rockabilly.
Rockabilly.
Yeah.
I know. I need to start doing. I'm just not into themed builds.
So I pulled something out of mothballs. Christian's gonna laugh when he sees this, but I pulled something out of mothballs.
Is it hot rod
I'm gonna get it ready for that event.
Nice.
There's your rockabilly rock crawler right there.
There you
Perfect.
go.
That thing has been in that state for like 4 or 5 years.
It's coming the Pro Line. It's coming the Pro Line.
Yeah.
It's slowly been
It's gonna be
having
running.
No, they're watching the show.
It's slowly been having parts taken off of it too. Like,
I'm actually gonna change the axles on it. I've got some better axles that are gonna go under it too.
Yeah, that truck's cool.
So you guys are making me give away all my secrets tonight. The stuff I'm working on. So.
That one looks cool.
That's
It looks
that's
cool.
what we're doing then. Yeah, he hand built that cage behind the
Wow.
body.
Yeah, this is all hand welded. I did all this.
Yeah, hold on,
even
man,
the sliders.
There you go.
Nice.
Let's see the cage.
The cage. It's got multiple shock mounting locations, spare tire mount, custom rear bumper, and yeah.
Hey, you're gonna have to replace those front shock towers, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to do something different for the front shock towers for sure.
Yeah, I know. I need to get with the program. I always build a fresh build for Proline, but it's always something. It's all Pirates black and gold. Last year Isaac got with me because he wanted to do a raffle truck for you guys.
Yeah.
And I built that truck and then I gave it to Reef and let them put all their electronics in it and everything and dial in all the speed controller and all that, the ESC. And then I've had it on the Pirate Talk before. It's the black and gold op 11. I put a gold bed in it. Well, it's the same thing. Gold sliders, like everything's gold op 11 frame. It's a Kraken, I think, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was awesome.
I always bring it up to the show and shines.
Yep.
Yeah. You still? Oh yeah. You mean my truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't drive that truck. It's never gonna get driven. That thing's it's a shelf queen. So it's been slowly. I've been taking, like, I took the servo horn off of it, I think, Javier, for your truck.
Yes.
So I'm slowly pulling some parts off of it, but I'll get it back together again before Proline. So, and then if you want, it'd be cool. I'll put that truck and then we'll put your rum runner. We can put them next to each other.
Heck yeah.
Table.
Heck yeah.
It's a question for Louis. He's saying still waiting for the black shirts like the one I'm wearing. Which one do you want to see first? Do you want to see the original with just the Rock Parts logo on it, or the one like this one? It has Interceptor on the back, or the Rum Runner. I think we still might have some Rum Runners left.
The rum, like, I like all of them. Like, but I still have a heart for the OG shirt with the big Rock Part logo.
I know, me too.
Yes.
We're pretty much
Same
out
here.
of them.
Same here. That's the ones I got.
So, but yeah, I don't know. We're coming up, well, almost to an hour. If you guys haven't commented yet, just throw something in the comment. Let me see what I got as far as comments go. 38. We got 44 people in the chat. I got 38 entries for the raffle. So if you haven't typed anything in the chat, just put a period or put Javier is cool or something. So let me see. What does Sam say? Oh, there you go. So my dad and I are working on a 28 Ford sedan 50
Ooh,
style with a flathead, but I might have to try
Oh,
to make a
perfect.
crawler one if I go to Proline. That's rad.
So, hey Sam, so is that a 2-door sedan, or did you guys, or is it a 4-door?
I had a 1-to-1, well, a body 29 for a 2-door sedan, and I think we actually sold that. I think to get Rock Pirates up off the ground, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, David wanted to know what your flag is, Christian.
David, who?
You have to scroll up a little bit. I think it's already past us.
Oh, there you go. What's the black flag with the heart on the Christian feed? So that's this is supposed to be what people think, historians or whatever, think that it was Blackbeard's flag.
Mm-hmm.
And he was known, like my Instagram name is No Quarter RC, so he was known to give no quarter when he came to when they were going after other ships and stuff in the Caribbean. So that's why I chose that as my logo. It's my Instagram logo. I paint it on all my bodies, stuff like that. So that's what the historians believe is
Yeah.
was his flag.
No prisoners, right?
No
Yeah.
prisoners. Yep.
Kill them all. Let God sort them out.
Oh shoot.
Zach Bike says you guys should run Fort Ice after the Rubicon.
If we survive Rubicon.
Dude, that's a tough trail, man. I've watched YouTube videos of the Fort Ice Trail. There's some tough stuff on that trail. Yeah, my Jeep still leaf sprung and Dana 30 front.
Yeah, you're so if you guys don't know, Christian has a CJ6 that has been in the family since he was a little tiny guy.
I grew up working on the Jeep holding the flashlight for you.
6
Yeah.
feet ago.
Christian's bringing it back to life. But it only has an AMC 20 rear end, but it's built with Detroit soft locker and chromoly axles in the rear, but it's only got a Dana 30 in the front, if I recall right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting being out there.
Christian, if you allow me to say a few things real quick, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I just want some information out there for O11C, right? We have a lot of volunteers. We get hundreds and hundreds of emails, right? So just so you guys could help us spread what O11C is all about. A lot of people think that O11C just giving our seats away. That is not what O11C is all about, right? Even though that is part when we do induction ceremonies, we welcome some of our veterans and first responders. That is not the purpose of O11C. So we're not an organization that gives our seats away. That's not the purpose. Dealing with PTSD, a brotherhood, with being with the family. We do a lot of suicide prevention classes. A lot of stuff happens behind the scenes that we don't see or you guys don't see in events. So that is who we are. O11C. It's a support system for our veterans. Are just want to get that. They're just have receiving emails lately for the same thing. Oh, I would like to get this RC. I would like to. That's not what O11C is all about.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the bummer, because I know sometimes when we're at events, people know that we're close with Op 11, and sometimes they'll come up and they just think, well, I'm going to get a free truck if I come up and ask for one, and it's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
That's
Yeah, it's a support group, and you can't just walk up and them not know you and expect them to just start handing gear to you. It doesn't work like that. It would you can't operate like that no matter who you are. So
no, you can. All our veterans are either they send us a copy of the DD-214 or VA ID card.
Yeah.
We always prefer the VA ID card or the first responder specific ID for our first responders. So that's the main goal, and to stay in contact with our guys. All of us, we stay in contact 24/7, right? So like I said, support system. It's more than that,
right.
It's a lot more than that.
Yeah, right.
It's a great system.
Yeah.
It's a tough thing to do what you guys are doing, but I salute you guys for making it happen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said like getting to meet some of the veterans at the events that we go to and just to hear their story. And I mean, you never ask them what they went through or stuff like that, but like some of them will open up and they'll tell you. So
Mm,
yeah, it's just super great to be able to hang out with all you guys and
thank you.
be able to fellowship with all you guys for sure. That's why I was like, man, I only get to see Javier and some of the guys.
Yeah.
I
No.
always ask, how's Obi doing? Have you talked to Obi in a while?
Yes, I talked to him last week, right? He's
Okay.
doing to some personal stuff, but
Oh,
it's committed to be a problem by the fire. I told him,
Okay.
and we're gonna make sure that he needs to get out. So he
Mhm.
needs to get out. So definitely Obi will be there, problem by the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Some of
think.
these some of these veterans that we have, they only get out when we do our outings. That's some people don't know. That's the only time they interact with other people and with us. So yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've seen Obi for like 2 years. I think
Yes.
he was in town when my dad and I went up to Central Utah to go up
Yeah.
for the competition, North versus South finals, and he was in the area. Super cool. So he stopped by, and I told him, I said it because I think it was just my dad and I in my trailer, and I was like, "Hey, bro, you need a spot to stay, spend the night." So he spent the night, and I woke up
Yeah.
I tried to pull him on my cave. Woke up the next morning. I think I made some chorizo and eggs and coffee, and yeah, he was more than welcome to stay, man.
He's an amazing person. We served together. We went together to Iraq. So he's my brother. He is just an amazing person, man.
Mhm.
that's way cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
he's a great dude.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that was a wild trip when we went up there because we were all out there comping, and we're on this. The rock is the same as up at Horseman's at Proline. So we're all sit there, we're all into comping. Well, the wind picks up, and then we look off in the valley. It's like just a huge flat valley. You can see the storms
Yeah.
just coming through. And I told my dad, I was like, we should probably, because it was like we thought it was rain at first. So we get into the trailer, and sure enough, there's like hail, probably the size of dimes
Oh my gosh.
coming down, just
Yeah.
whacking people. And people were like scurrying to try and find cover. It was crazy.
Lightning bolts across the valley. That was crazy.
It was rad. So,
Yeah, good times.
so we're coming up on almost an hour. We got 3 minutes left. I got 40. All the entries I need. I got 43 people in the chat and 44 entries. So, real quick before we start saying our goodbyes, let me just I'll share my screen real quick, and then
So if you guys haven't made a comment, make sure you.
no, I'm full. I got everyone's in. Yeah.
Okay, good. And so tonight's giveaway, if you guys didn't see it,
Oh, hold on a minute.
uh-oh,
There you go.
is no one else has these. It's a set of playing cards, Rock Pirates. And we don't sell these. Maybe in the future we will, but we've had these a long time, and I've never put them on the website. But they're super cool. You'd be like one of the only people in the world that would have one. And then also we're going to throw in one of our scale feather flags as well.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, those are super cool. From Paul at P-Dub Designs. He's the one that made
P-Dub. P-Dub Designs.
All right, let me roll it, and then no team drivers win. Sorry, Broseph. I know you win everything, but you're not winning, buddy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, Christian.
So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and run it.
This would
Every
be
event we
funny.
go to, this guy's walking away with something, dude. All right, love to wander.
Hey, there you go.
Awesome.
All right,
Congratulations.
buddy. Yeah, he's in here like every week, so super rad to see him get something. So
Congratulations.
love to wander. If you can, send us an email at rockpiratesrc@gmail.com, and then just let us know that you won the raffle for tonight, and then we'll go about getting you your prize. So
Yeah, very cool. Congratulations.
but with that, I'll start saying my goodbyes. Thanks Javier for stopping at such short notice. We were gonna have someone else come on tonight, but Connor wasn't feeling good, and he's the guru when it comes to the other topic that we were going to talk about. Yeah. So I just appreciate you and Joseph for taking time away from your families and staying up so late, Javier. I know it's 11 o'clock where you're at right now. So,
anytime, bro. Anytime you need us, we're here.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. It's good to see you guys and be able to talk to you and everything. And normally we're on your guys' channel, so it was cool.
Yes.
We finally
Yeah.
have our own
Yeah.
little hangout. So yeah, just thanks again.
Yeah, we need to do another project together, Javier, and come on your channel as a guest, and then we'll do something to help benefit Op 11.
Yes, just let us know, Cap. We have tons of raffles going on right now. Again, not having Action Fest, that a huge toll economically for O11C and the stuff that comes in for the nonprofit. So we are doing tons and tons of raffles. Nice, awesome raffles. So you're welcome. Yeah, anytime, Cap, just let us know. Bro.
Okay, sounds good. Let's try to plan something here before too much longer.
Cool.
Yeah, if you want, we can. Javier, we can get with you too. If you want us to build a truck for a raffle too, let me know, and then I can I'll build a truck for you guys, and then we can go. I'll give it to Joseph, and then you can, or whoever, and we can raffle that off too. So,
thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But you want to say your goodbyes, Cap?
Yeah, just thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight again and participate in the chat. We really appreciate you guys. The show wouldn't be the same without your guys' support, and just your comments and the questions are great. We really do appreciate it. And even when you put us on the spot, that's okay. That's a good thing. We like it. So that's great.
Yeah. Andrew said, "I gotta wait another week for this. Love hearing the chit chat and banter while working on my rigs." Yeah, I love live streams when they're not mine, so that way I can sit down and do exactly what he's
wrenches,
doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, you could always put the Rock Pirates. Go to the Rock Pirates YouTube channel and just put one of our videos on and just let them play while you're turning wrenches on your trucks. I do that a lot. I'll just put it on in the background. I'll turn wrenches, and when I hear something coming up I want to see, I'm like, oh yeah, that was a cool line. I remember that one. You know.
I don't know where you get your music, Cap, from, but it's like perfect wrenching music. It's perfect.
It's whatever.
Comes with the software we use.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
We're going to be doing the Rubicon trip August 7th to the 11th. We're going to have a pretty decent group out there. So if y'all get bored and you want to watch something while you're wrenching after we're done here, we have go on YouTube and just type in Rock Parts RC Rubicon trip 2024. And we're going to do another video this year too. We'll be out there recording and stuff. So
awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. But anyway, so all righty, guys. Well, the rest of you say anything?
Yeah, can I just say I actually found O11C through a Rock Pirates video. I think you guys were at an Axial Fest one year or something like that, and just going, to the different booths and everything. And one of them was O11C, and it piqued my interest. So then I met up with them. Then I joined them, and then through them I joined you guys. So
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. The last Axial Fest, I think I worked on Brosip's truck for like a good 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. See, good things happen if you watch Rock Pirate videos. There you go.
For sure.
We gotta get Joseph a metal body because he keeps breaking the bodies.
I break everything.
He always tells me that you need some R&D. You go send it my way. I'll see if it breaks.
And then we'll have to get him a metal working hammer and a bucket of Bondo.
Weld it.
Thank
you guys. It's great. I love the RC community, the veterans, this organization especially. But I'll say that we're not the only great group of people I've met. So much just being out there in the trails in general. People are not just willing to help; they're eager to help. They want to use their parts and help you out. And here's a spare horn that I have, or whatever it is that you broke. People are eager to help, and to have found such a cool community of people. And on top of it, the trucks are fun. It's been great.
Yep.
Yeah, for
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, great hobby, and then making all the friends along the way too is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, But alrighty, guys. Brosif and Javier, if you after I'll end the stream, and then you guys can stay in here if you want. You don't got to leave. We can just all hang out backstage for a couple minutes. So.
Yep. Go ahead.
With that said, thanks everybody for stopping in tonight, and just don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're looking forward to next week and hanging out with all you guys again. So thanks, guys.
Yep, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.